Let's go, part 2. This is my strategy. Which module is the second most important? Now, I left off by saying writing is considered the second most important module because of the majority of the points come from writing. However, I would not solely focus on that as number 2. This is the tricky part. I would actually combine it with the listening. Yes, but because writing has 2 tasks, and listening has 8 tasks, I don't mean we're going to focus on 10 tasks altogether. I'll cut that in half. We're only going to focus on 5 of those. And 5 of those tasks will give us majority of the points that we can get from those modules. Now, this is how I would organize the 5 tasks, though. The essay carries a lot of points. However, I'm going to put that as number 4. I'm going to start with the summarized written text, write from dictation, summarized spoken text, and then the essay, even though the essay carries a lot of the writing points. Why? Because we can technically get the majority of the writing points regardless of how many points you're actually aiming for from the first 3 tasks: summarized written text, write from dictation, and summarized spoken text. If you're not aiming for superior, you can probably get everything just from there. And if you're aiming for superior, you don't need a perfect essay. If you can get high marks on all of those 3. Because let's face it, it's not easy to write a perfect essay, 200 to 300 words, and getting all of the points. So why put all of our efforts there when we put it on the other tasks, right? And with that said, of course, we're going to put in the highlight incorrect words as the 5th task that we're going to focus on, because if you look at write from dictation, summarize spoken text, and the highlight incorrect words, those 3 tasks carry majority of the listing points that you can get from the listing module. So that's why I would combine them and focus on the tasks this way to eliminate unnecessary prep time for that essay. I hope that makes sense.